My girlfriend doesn't approve of me vlogging. I said I got a vlog, and she had a very condescending tone about it. I think she doesn't like me as much as I like her. Hey guys, I don't really have a lot today. I worked at a food truck festival today, put on by Uber Eats, and I hate Uber Eats. I ain't a fan, but whatever. I'm not the company, and I'm sure it's in the best interest of the company to be friends with them. So whatever. I don't know. It was a pretty busy day. Got to just listen to some jams, make some burritos and stuff. I deep fried a burrito, um, and I can't eat meat, or I don't eat meat. I'm like 6 years vegetarian now, and it was a chicken burrito, and so I deep fried it and gave it to my girlfriend, and she enjoyed it. She liked it. Um, Past that, I just went and I got groceries, and there's a kid at this grocery store who is a cashier, and he seems like a nice guy, um, but he talks a lot, and it's weird. Like, so the first time I ran into this guy, I was wearing a Zelda tank top, for Twilight Princess, and my experience with Zelda is kind of limited. Um, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, so it's tough for me to, I guess, focus on things sometimes. And so I've played Oracle of Ages, I think it is. And I did the regular run on that, and I did the it's got a thing with Oracle of Seasons where both act as a sequel to each other once you beat the game. So I did the regular run on Oracle of Ages, and then I did the sequel run on it. And then I've played Ocarina of Time all the way through, and I played Majora's Mask a pretty far way through, and then the saving mechanic screwed me up. Um, but I've always been a bigger fan of I guess, the aesthetic of the Zelda games rather than the gameplay. Something about games, I guess, that don't have voice acted cutscenes kind of puts me off from them. I don't know why. Um, but yeah, so, well, I mean, anyway, I don't want to go too far on a tangent, but what I'm trying to say is that my Zelda experience is limited. Despite owning so many of the games and wanting to play through so many, I can't focus on it. And so he sees me wearing this Zelda shirt, with art from the Twilight Princess on it, and he starts talking to me about Zelda and his idea for a Zelda game, and he just keeps going on and 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 on. And it's just like, I'm sure had I had more experience with Zelda, that this would be a conversation that I'd love to, go through. But I'm just sitting there like, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, nice, oh, cool, yeah, that makes sense. That kind of conversation. And then the second time I've run into this guy was once again at that grocery store, and some kid in line before me is trying to get his Coinstar thing cashed out, and the guy's trying to make conversation with like this 8-year-old kid, like asking him, hey, what are you about to spend the money on? You gonna go buy a transformer or blah blah blah. And like the kid's not interested in the conversation. The kid's like, man, like, this ain't none of your business. Please don't ask me what I'm doing with my money. Like, like how a normal person would be, or like, I guess a normal adult. But I mean, with the kid only being 8 years old, I guess it makes a little bit of sense to kind of, patronize him like that. But so the kid walks off, and then the guy starts talking to me about Transformers and that Netflix show, The Toys That Made Us. And, like, Transformers is another thing that I've got a tangential interest in, I guess, but I've never really dived too deep into it. Robots are cool. I'm not a car guy. I really liked Transformers Beast Wars as a kid, but I think that might be because it was like a CGI show and it was like cutting edge technology at the time. I don't know if the show's any good. I've yet to revisit it. But so he keeps going on and on to me about Transformers, and it's just another okay, yep. And so I when I went to get groceries tonight, I made a conscious effort to not wear any kind of nerdy t-shirt or anything. No Justice League t-shirt, no Teen Titans t-shirt, not even a band shirt. I'm actually wearing a shirt from Asheville Printing. Is that what it was called? Asheville something prints. I don't know. It's a shirt that I got from Ted's girlfriend when my girlfriend and I met Ted last summer. And just because I didn't want to have an extended conversation with the guy. It's been a busy weekend and I'm kind of tired. And so I get there and I see he's working the self-checkout. So I'm like, okay, well then I just won't go through the self-checkout when I go to check out. And so I went through the regular checkout, and then I saw the kid leaving because I guess I went to get groceries late at night. It's late. I'm putting this up late. And so I see him leaving, and he's just like dressed in his regular clothes. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe he's just a regular guy. Maybe he just likes having a conversation. I don't know. Then I saw him again while I was, I guess, pulling out. Saw him at the bus stop. It's like, I feel like he'd be an interesting guy to be friends with. But at the same time, I just, I don't. Sometimes I don't like sitting there and having a conversation. I don't know how some people do it. I don't know, I don't understand what kind of mindset a person has where they just continue talking to someone when that person's obviously not interested in it. But I don't know. It doesn't make the people who have that kind of brain any worse or anything. They're just really enthusiastic about the things they like, and they want to talk to people about them. And I guess in a way I've got that because I talk to you guys on the Watchtower channel every couple of weeks, and James and Ted get earfuls of my DCAU fandom nonsense all the time. So maybe I am like that to an extent, but I don't go out. I try not to go out of my way to talk to people about it in public. It's like a. I'd much rather talk to people that I know are going to be interested with what I have to talk about. And I guess that's why my babbling goes on a personal channel. Anyway, I'm tired. I need to figure out dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Yeah. It's weird doing these things daily, and it's weird coming up with, I guess, something to talk about every day. But I guess stuff does happen in my life from day to day. So, whatever. Anyway, if you're watching this, love you. See you again soon. Bye.